Hello everyone, welcome to my new series of videos where I'm going to discuss a custom or a kit bash of a model or toy that I have done. Now the reason why I'm making this series now is because, well, I've been kind of tired of making big special videos for every model I make, despite the fact that not every model really deserves a big special video. Not only that, it gets pretty it gets really tiring to put together a video and it'll be like 20 minutes long and it's all just a big long stretch of video that I have to put together, and most of the time my speech impediment doesn't, it just gets annoying. Either way, I'm making this series. It has to help me shorten things down and make things quick and simple. And well, today's toy would be my idealized little shortline little engine that could. So many of you might already know of Whittle Shortline for making nice, beautiful, cute, simplistic, but also realistic American engines. While around the early 2000s, they were still known for this, but also known for making her. Around 2007, Whittle Shortline obtained the license for making little engine that could merchandise. They made Little Engine and her little birthday train contest. The Little Engine that could was sold up to 2023 actually, which, oh my goodness. If she lasted a bit longer, she would have been sold alongside the F7. That is a pretty long amount of time for a Whittle Shortline steam engine to be in production. Most Whittle Shortline steamers were only in production around the late 1990s and then soon get discontinued around 2015 or around the early 2000s. Now, my beloved Mega steam engine was only sold from 2010 to 2012. So the Whittle Shortline little engine that could wasn't just popular with parents that grew up with the original story, but it was also popular with YouTube, since thanks to a little video and the fact that the original 1991 Little Engine That Could film was posted on YouTube, there was just a large cult following for this little toy, since it was the only good, and to most of us, it was the only Little Engine That Could toy that is not only on wooden train track, but is also like good, unlike the Maxine version, which is pretty rare, and I hope it stays that way since I don't want it. Either way, as a kid I really wanted this, since, well, it was the only wooden track and, well, the only Tillie toy that I knew existed, and, well, it fits on the same track as large wooden sounds. By the way, for those who don't know, which I'm surprised you don't, the reason why many people call the little engine Tillie is because of the 1991, or I'm having a feeling it's 1997. Okay, it's because of that film, since in that film, the little engine was named Tillie, which is a cute name, fitting for such a nice little engine. But either way, my neediness for wanting this toy so badly kind of faded out until one day, while I was just scrolling through eBay, since I've got nothing else to do after Hurricane Barley took the power away, I just decided, hey, why don't I try to see if there's a Whittle Shortline little engine that could. And there was. It was pretty beaten up and half the face was gone, but I got it, since it's perfect for my idealized project. And by the way, a quick little tip: if you couldn't find any Whittle Shortline little engine that could toy, by searching Whittle Shortline trains, then I recommend try using just Little Engine That Could toy. Because not many parents would know the existence of Whittle Shortline, since, well, Whittle Shortline doesn't really put their name on their stuff like companies, and the cowcatcher flew off. So the day the toy arrived, I immediately looked over and was so happy that I finally have a toy I wanted since childhood. And now I immediately set to work on customizing, which, by the way, I know there are some people that will be like, wait a minute, isn't this toy kind of rare? You should be customizing it. And to be honest, I am one of those people, but let me explain. For one, the Little Shortline Little Engine That Could toy has been in production since 2007 up to 2022, and the only minor difference is Little Shortline stopped painting the wheels for some reason, probably to save costs. Either way, this toy isn't really rare. No, that they pop up ever so often on eBay. Plus, again, she was pretty chipped up badly, and half of her face was actually gone. So, the cowcatcher flew off again, which already reveals the fact that this cowcatcher is removable, so I can so happen to have maybe Tillie get pulled by another engine. So the first custom feature I added to Tillie here was her face, of course. As I said earlier, her original face in the camera keeps blurring out. Her original face was, well, half of it is gone due to the fact that she was played with a lot. But of course that didn't matter since I've been wanting to improve the Whittle Shortline Little Engine That Could face. And can you stop unfocusing? First, people question why I give Tillie lipstick and blush. Well, that is based on reality. If you remember the Little Engine That Could dummy unit. For those who don't know, Strasbourg has made a Little Engine That Could dummy unit for the I Think I Can Rail Tour, which was happening around the same time this toy was produced. And Strasbourg did us a solid. Instead of copying the creepy face that was on the original book from the 1940s, they made their own cute little face, which I don't get why people say is cursed. And on a Strasbourg Little Engine That Could dummy unit, it has lipstick and blush. So checkmate, mother. Cowcatcher and pistons were simply made out of cardstock. And they are my most favorite additions to this toy. Since if you look at it long enough, you start to realize, oh, it's sitting on a diesel base. Which, no duh, it gotta sit on something. But it kinda depletes the magic of this wonderful, cute little toy. And so I added a bit more magic. With a cowcatcher that is removable, and pistons that fit the same style as the decals and, well, the toy overall. Now, about the chipping paint, the only thing I can fix almost flawlessly was the yellow stripes with the black stripes on the top, since my yellow paint markers can easily blend in, and, well, black is no brainer, but the blue paint markers I have didn't really match. On camera they look like they match, but in reality, the official Whittle Shortline blue that they use for Tillie here is a bit more, it's a light baby blue, but a bit yellowish. And the paint marker blue is more of a sky blue. So at some point I just gave up on covering up the paint chips where it should be blue, and I decided to give the pistons and the cowcatcher paint chips. You can see closely that there's a fake paint chip there and a few on the cowcatcher. And I'll say they kinda elevate the look of the toy more, as if the toy was made with these pistons and cowcatcher from the factory and they're not just minor custom additions. they just blend in with the toy. And more so for the camera, since I don't know why, it just blends in all the blues. But yeah, that's all I did with the Whittle Shortline little engine that could. Also, quick little note, I find it really cool that the middle wheel actually works. For a while, I thought it was actually fake due to all the Whittle Shortline DIY Tillies that are out there on Etsy and eBay. But no, it's an actual real wheel. Now, don't get why those are like $40, $20. Like the same price of an actual Tillie. I got mine for $20. And that was because shipping and taxes were included. Before I go, I'm gonna do a quick little comparison of her and a couple of wooden train icons. Here's Thomas, of course. Our beloved Whittle Shortline F7s. And my ever so beloved Whittle Shortline Mega Steam Engine. Now she looks like a little engine. Thank you guys for watching and have a good day.
Careful, kid. Don't bust a boiler.
Ha! Are you kidding? Hold on to your smokestack.
Okay, quick little update. So, I gave Tillie here a nice glossy clear coat, which, yeah, now her pistons have the same coat as her entire body. But I had a little accident with a cow catcher, so I have to repaint it completely. So, yeah. Just want to explain this for any future pictures or videos you might see of Tillie, my idealized Whittle Shortline Tillie. But yeah, goodbye.